And this video comes in after I've uploaded the video. So I've recorded the video. I recorded it on my phone instead of my camera just for the quickest upload because I wanted to do one take, no editing, just send it off to the internet. And the fastest way for me to do that is from my phone and the YouTube app. And then in the YouTube Studio app, I can watch the upload progress. And I upload it with just the title, description box that says TBD, and yeah, then I just tap in at this point. So now I'm going to share my screen and you will see where we are at. But other things that you can expect in the series include actually seeing my letter and the format of it, because I like it. And I just think, cover letters, I think there are a lot of templates online, and a lot of those templates didn't really work for me. I don't recommend that you plagiarize my cover letter because I think it should reflect who you are and what you bring to the table at a job. But I liked mine and I figured it's fine to share it online. And I can show you other things like writing a YouTube description box, making the thumbnail, sharing on social media, putting it in playlists, organizing Google Drive with shareable links, the QR code, etc., etc. So I'm just going to keep recording and do what I do and then see what's actually usable footage. All right. So now I share screen. I'm going to share you just to the proper window because, as many an ADHD folk probably can relate to, I have 10 million tabs open. And that is an exaggeration. I probably actually have 50. That's probably a realistic estimate. 50 is too much. So, I think I'll just share specifically to the window that I'm aiming for. I lost Zoom. Where are you? Share screen. Okay. Here is what YouTube looks like when you upload. It gives you this little page. This is called the studio, and this is the video that I just recorded and you probably have seen already uploaded, but I can't officially upload it without, doing these steps. So this is why we've got video inception happening here. You'll notice that I just put in TBD in the description box. I put accessible cover letter up here because that is my title, but I'm going to put accessible cover letter Kayla Concannon, MS, OTR/L, so that employers know it's part of my personal bundle, but it'll all work out. And YouTube naturally comes up with a couple of thumbnails. This one isn't half bad. That's what they picked. But usually they come up with some really ugly thumbnails and unflattering and just not helpful. It's also just a screenshot from the video, so it doesn't actually convey what I'm getting at. So I'm going to go into Canva and create a thumbnail that suits what I'm after. So I have a bunch of playlists. Some are hidden, some are not. I have an accessible cover letter playlist where I've uploaded the other ones that I've made for individual employers, but I'm going to make a new one called accessible job search. Job finding. Job finding is a billable code. Job finding series. And that playlist will be public. Create. Done. And you go through these sorts of pieces like, who's the video made for? No, it's not made for kids. If it's meant to be just for 18 and up, like you have some mature or explicit content, you can make it for 18 and up. That's what I tend to do for, or plan to do for my sexuality themed videos, because I don't want to get them kicked off of YouTube. So I want them to be kind of separated out as mature content. If this is an ad, but it's not. Automatic chapters. Ooh, this is a new thing since I last uploaded. So you can overwrite automatic chapters, and this is what I meant by timestamps. I'll let YouTube give it a try, and if it's no good, I'll change them. Tags, they don't actually help gather views, I don't think. They just are for typos or something. I don't really use tags much. Language, mine's in English. Captions, I do want captions, but I have to click this option. It was not on TV. Title and description language, all still English. And you'll notice they have English, plain, and then they separate out Canada, India, Ireland, UK, United States. I think that's because with auto subtitling, it's helpful for YouTube to know maybe what accent to expect. But they've got tons of languages, and I hope, I haven't actually looked this up, but I'm hoping that if YouTube can auto-generate English United States subtitles, I'm hoping that someone watching that has a different preferred language, I hope that YouTube could translate it. But if not, that's why I put the linked scripts in my description box. Recording date, I recorded today, January 9th, 2022. Whew. I recorded at my home that I will not put in there. License, I don't know what that means. Allow embedding, so I guess other people can blog about it if they really want to. Go for it. Please do. And publish to your feed and notify subscribers. So this I uncheck if I want to upload it unlisted, but here we are. And shorts is its own little new YouTube attempt at like TikToks or Reels. And I don't know how to do that. So I just keep it checked and somebody else can do it. And I always put my category on as education because I think I try to stick to educational content and I'll allow comments and I want to see the comments that are most interesting and allow users to like and dislike this video. Sure, please do. I'm open to feedback. I prefer helpful feedback, but you know, that's life on the internet. And let me make sure that I still have this private. So I'm not ready to make it listed because I haven't gathered, you know, the social media tools that I need. But something that I want right here is my link. So I'll hit save. I'm going to go to subtitles, make sure this is coming together. Oh, good, automatic. Duplicate and edit. Here's what I do to get my linked scripts. I just Control A, or if you're on a Mac, I guess it would be Command A. And then I do Control C, or you could do Command C. Anyway, you just want to select all and copy all of it is the idea. I want a new folder, a new doc. And I just paste it in. So that's that. It's not grammatically organized or anything, but I don't really worry about that much. I guess I would like my name to be right. A. Oh, I'm getting confused. An N-O-N. And oh, get out of here, Papa. Okay. I save these as 2022-1 space -9. Call this accessible cover letter script YouTube. All right. Check. And the good news is now I can just hit share. Anyone with the link, anyone on the internet with the link can view. Great, that's exactly what I want. Copy, done. And I can go right over back to the description box. Discard changes, it's beautiful, I approve. Here's what I'm not good at is I hit publish and then I end up having like 3 different subtitle options on my videos. I think they all work. This is what pretty much happens for all my videos and I don't know how to change it because I'm not a YouTuber. I'm an occupational therapist and an educator. YouTube wasn't really in the plan, but here we are. Back to details. So here. script, parentheses, copy and paste to translate up. And hit save. I'm also going to go back to my channel content and I'm going to grab a description from a previous video because I know I did a pretty good job. Control A, Control C, back. And I just pop this in here, paste. And then I just change what's necessary. So description is Kayla introduces herself and reads through her cover letter as an accessibility and convenience option for your hiring team. My thumbnail, I'm not going to do a screen grab. I'm going to change that to something that I make on Canva in a moment with you as my audience. All of my links are here. All of my contact info is here. My disclaimers video is here. And then I'll change up the timestamps to be more accurate. And usually I include a list of the application documents that they requested. When it is for a specific place, I put those specific links in and I make the video unlisted and I send them their personal YouTube video, but I'm not going to put all of my links to, like, for example, my references, because I'm not going to share other people's contact information online. And then script, So my script is here. Sorry, that was weird. Copy and paste to translate. So here we're going to put subtitles / closed captioning. My T on my keyboard is a little sticky. That's what happens when you work in Snack Peeps. All right, save.